The thing is, we're trying to play really good, efficient, simplistic Moira play. And the whole point is that a lot of people will come to my streams and they'll see me fade jumping and timing dodging and doing, you know, crazy things to try and obtain value. And there's a lot of people who then try and play like that. And they're like, well, this is what the GM Moira player does, so I should try and copy that and do this. But actually, what I want to demonstrate with this series is that actually none of that complicated things, especially in the lower ranks, is needed. You should be looking to master the basics, get this very simplistic and kind of boring play style down, right? And once you're efficient at doing this kind of play, like, okay, read the enemy team, think about ultimates that haven't been used in a while and how they could affect you. Do you need to back off? Listen to certain game sounds, bounce your orbs around, heal some players, right click for resources, right click the fast moving targets, quickly look at all of your team and see the overall health pool, have an understanding of the enemy team's health pool.
Humanity is shackled.
Judge with that whether you need to whether you can afford to right click or if you need to heal. Like that kind of stuff. If you work on that and just get good at it, you will rank up with Moira. And then once you're good at that stuff, that's when you start going, okay, I want to go and, okay, pressure this Widow, bam, double fade jumps, get aggressive, okay, we'll bait in some Roadhog hooks, and going crazy, right? Now you can already apply that stuff, but let's start with the easiest things first, and then work on the harder ones. Bounce a damage orb there this time, because I've only got one player on my team here and I can kind of heal them. Okay, Soldier 76. Where's the rest of my team? We've got a Zen. I'm antied, so I actually faded almost on the spot to cleanse the anti, but I had to keep up with my heal orb. Any right clicks available. Heal orb, we've got to follow it because Soldier's putting pressure on us. We're just kind of jumping around and following this line where we fired our heal orb. They're antied at the moment. I'm going to fire the same orb and just play in this zone. Got to watch the pin. Ryan mistimed it. To be honest, it's a hard time because May can cancel it any time. Damage orb this time. I want to get a heal on them first and right click because we noticed that they were slept. Don't want to give Anna the easy 3-2-1. We bounce it flat on this wall to keep us in this zone. I'm not going to need my fade for anything else, right, in the next 6 seconds, so let's just not get shot by that Widow and fade across that gap.
We have overtaken them.
If I bounce this off here, is that going to... Oh, never mind. That just... I don't know where that went. Tried to make it bounce up there. We were thinking about bounces anyway. A zoning orb. See if we can... I would say apply pressure to players, but with the extra damage we got from our team, we actually killed one. It's just, like, they're really comfortable sitting up in those windows. Like, you see how there's a Widow there? I was trying to dodge her around. I want to throw a damage orb up there so she goes, oh, no, 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 and backs off. And then she can't be taking these shots. So we did that at first to try and do that for the Soldier 76, but we accidentally killed the Soldier 76.
You cannot escape me. What is it now?
Our Zen needs to run.
Get it back.
We let our passive, we don't need to fade until now. There's a visor which we've got to worry out for. Fade. See what we did there? We deliberately took some damage until our health was low and then we faded. So we tanked some of the Soldier ultimate. Rather than fading too early where we just get no like value out of our fade, we were like, we know the Soldier's going to shoot us. Let's let our health get low and then fade it. And you learn how much damage a Soldier does with experience. Where's this Widow? Okay, I'm not the only one to ping it. Right, we use Transcendence, so I don't want to use my ultimate just now. We don't need too much healing to do. We'll right click the Soldier. Nice Zen. It's a desperate attempt to try and save him there, firing the orb with no value. Hey, I'm good. How you doing? Huh, nice wall. These Meis have been great. Oh, we got a fade. 14 health. I'm actually going to use my ult, stand here for a second to let the health regen, and now I'm going to go in. There was a target at the back, Widowmaker. That's who I'm shooting at because the healers aren't looking at her. And I will retreat back. The orb missed where I wanted it to go. It'll come here. It was supposed to hit that flat surface. Oh. I want to focus on the objective a bit, though. These forward spawns are kind of important, so... We heard the rock, so we're fading that. Zoning orb. It's actually going to fly out of the room, though, because we hit the window. See, it's gone up there. I needed to hit one of these back walls rather than lose all the value there. So I didn't aim that too good. Same. Oh, mate. You ruined my zoning orb. Wait for this health pack. I can take the health pack because I can then heal you. They're far too free up top there. That's with a nano, so even with the transcendence, I don't want to stand out there. There's a chance I can just die to it. Fade. He still had the visor active. Bounce off the corner because it'll track their retreat route. You see how it's still hitting them? That's going to be huge. We want to push with that. Fade the stick from the Cassidy. Damage of his retreat route. Heal the team, and now we'll push forward. Alright, this might be a flank coalescence opportunity. First things first, keep the Sojourn alive. But we're going to flank over somewhere like over here. And then coalescence from behind. And then we're going to move around like crazy. Right, there's a lot of players there. So actually I'm going to go up there. Fade and jump. Damage orb where I think they're going to be. And now get my coalescence up. I didn't get it up fast enough. I was hoping that I'd get more up there. We'll try and go for the game win now. Because like every meter matters. So I don't want to over aim this. Like we're just kind of shooting players. It's to try and zone that Cassidy a bit.
Great minds are always persecuted. Receive my aid. Lend me a hand.
Try and keep the Zen alive, but if they really hard push, we're just leaving the Zen. Alright, we know where the bot's going to go, so if we fire an orb over there somewhere, we should hit them a bit. Zaya's there. We're not fighting a Zarya and a Kiriko alone, so we'll go off with our team. Be aware of them. There's a retreat route that they might take. Actually going to fade back. It was all about buying some time for the passive. High Noon, I can't see him, so just let's damage orb. Quite a big High Noon. Kiriko, oh, I actually reacted to that kind of late. Heal orb, right click anything, we're just strafing. And we'll try and fade out. I think this is a bad idea actually, I'm gonna die. It staggers me. I had to fade out the long way. We couldn't just fade out when there's a way that they can cut us off. They've still got a lot to push the robot though. We're in a really, really good position. As long as they don't just keep killing our team, then we'll win this game. Right, we've got to watch out for that flank. He wouldn't have High Noon because he's already used it. Oh, oh, oh. This is that Cassidy again. Put some pressure. Our tank's going to die for it though. Oh. You want to line up the tank? Oh, there's the Cassidy again. That orb's going to really hurt him. We need resources, so we're hitting the Zarya. She's also really low, so we want to kill her. The damage orb will give us resources. Cassidy's up there. It's going to fade. We want this forward spawn as soon as possible because it will help us in future fights. We're dodging the Kiriko, but I'm just like AD strafing here. May recognize that. Now that she's nano boosted, we're just going to fade back. There's a good block from the enemy May to stop the forward spawns. That's the kind of thing which could open up them winning the game. Yeah, they made a change in the last patch. Damage orb now recharges your resources, which is a game changer when it comes to a bunch of decision making. It's not about how it affects in combat, it's more how it affects outside of combat, like while you're waiting. Like I could go, okay, I've built up a load of resources now, so the damage orb will fire it there, and now we can left click heal. Hey Kiso, how's it going? Damage orb all the way down the end, and we're going to coalescence because of the time left. So if we can just push this, we're going to get so many more fights. We've got Shatter, we've got Transcendence, and High Noon's coming in soon. Ideally, if we can get the forward... actually, it doesn't really matter. There's 15 seconds left. There would be a strategy of not pushing the robot. But honestly, I don't think I'd ever rely on my team not pushing the robot here. I mean, actually, if we hadn't have pushed it there, they wouldn't have touched it. We've got a Transcendence active, so we just apply some heal over times. Nice. The May ult was cancelled. They've got Kiriko ult. We've got to fade that anywhere. We're going to get stuck, though, probably. Right click for survival.
Last chance. Stick with it.
Right, remember those forward spawns? Now we've got them. We actually get a bunch of fights to try and win here. So, let's start. Ryan's gone in. We actually need to get close to him. So we've used our fade. We have to try and be a bit passive. Anna at the back is really low, so we're just going to try and damage orb and kill her when that orb comes back, maybe. Any pressure we can put on her stops the healing. There we go. No problem. We don't need to worry about the cart because they're only going to ever move it slowly. And we get the W.
Play of the game.
Notice I get no play of the games. Because we're just playing simplistic, neat, but efficient Overwatch. One more. One more win and we'll find out where our rank is. Let's have a look at some of the players on this. Because your ranking's going to fluctuate all over the place when it's a new account. Because Blizzard are trying to figure out where you are in the ranking system. So what did this person play? I mean, they're gold, bronze, silver, right?
Now traveling to Busan.
So it could kind of mean we're anywhere around there. They played junk. So they were DPS last time. Their damage was gold 4.
Humanity is shackled. I will find the key.
Scanning? Yes, this is a place.
If you search within, get down into the iris. Float to the peak.
Yeah, we might be.
Every battle makes me stronger.
It's really good because actually I don't feel like playing any lower than gold is going to be too beneficial. Because I think if you just master playing at gold, like if I show you the stuff to do at gold, you can apply that to silver, bronze, anywhere. Junkrat spam coming in. No heal orb available yet. Gonna bounce it off the back wall. Notice we took the extra second just to aim it somewhere because we get extra value. Fade the Doom Punch. There's a Pharah shooting me though. Even that extra second to like aim that at that object at the back of the point means that it bounces around on the point and provides extra healing. There's a heal orb here. If you fire it to there, like that can bounce onto the point. You see where it's going now? It can bounce through around that area. Not exactly. Right, if they push me, damage orb there should hit them a little bit. We'll see if they do. It's unlucky. He caught himself in a corner. Oh, we're going to fade. We took a hit. Bounced it off the back there. That'll come back and heal my team if they've taken damage. See how it's healing the Doom. Now Doom's flanking and I want to go and support that. Otherwise the alternative is we just get hit by Junkrat spam.
You cannot escape me. Repairing your cellular makeup.
This is going to be a very tough game, but I actually think it's more of this stage.
You can't fly. Fall.
Okay, this is going to hurt. That's our Doomfist down. That means this push is done.
I offer something more.
I even saw that. Fade. Just in case any more shots came in from the Zen. See if we can get through to the point. We cap the point, the most important thing. It's going to move kind of a bit erratically. Luso's anti. It's gonna fade and a coalescence is not good because we had to save the Doomfist. So now we might as well just try and do what we can on the point because we've still got the point. So we'll just fire and fade and do whatever. It doesn't really matter. Get a little bit of extra time on the point, right? I would have right-clicked and followed orbs and stuff like that to survive for a bit longer. But simplifying it. Just go crazy. Team did good. Because of the time that we were on the point for, they hadn't pushed up to the choke. And we've struggled to get through the choke points. Because they were killing me on there. It wasn't such a big threat. There's a trap here. Bounce a heal orb. We're gonna play here and then if I wasn't explaining I would have faded. Nice kill on the Junkrat. I was gonna say we're gonna step out and then fade when the damage starts coming in to hit us. So otherwise everybody retreats out the same choke and they just know to spam that choke. We need a heal orb here urgently. Doom, we've still got the point. Okay, you're not going for it. I don't like giving points away for free, but actually maybe I should let the Doomfist contest. I mean, the Doomfist dictate the play there.
Evolution is a painful path to walk.
We're going to have to fade and jump onto the point. Heal orb on that little yellow sign, because it will bounce back and forward around the point.
Score 0-1.
Right, we did get pinned quite a lot by the choke points. This map has a worse set of choke points.
It's not my job to get you back alive.
But hopefully we get out of the spawn quick enough. I think the first fight could be really key here.
Let's get this show on the road.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
We need to get out of here quickly.
Your end is within my reach.
Good. Because they're basically playing a spam comp, right? We have a Roadhog who's good at surviving stuff. Their players are down the bottom, so if we can kill the ones which are at the top first. Fade anywhere, just get away from the junk. Alright, we give them the point and we should really be getting down there, but it's fine. Junk's down. Heal zone. Kill the trap. Make sure the Doom dies. We cap the point. See, if we had to jump down there a little bit faster, then they wouldn't get that 8% for free. I heard noises that way. Oh, under. We're damaging. We're going to heal orb and right click for survival. Fade up to here somewhere. See if we can join the rest of our team. Heal the Torb. Torb's also a little bit like a tank, so it's worth us keeping him alive. We're following our heal orb. Anyone to heal around here? If not, look for someone to right click because it'll help us survive. There's a turret shooting me. We're going to fade, but we've only faded to our heal orb, right? We deliberately slowed ourselves down. That turret's really annoying. We follow the heal orb again. Right click something for the extra heals. It's just surviving on the point with right clicks, fades, and orbs. Following our orb again. The turret's still shooting us, but because we're following our orb, we're able to survive it. Still shooting us. Each time we just orb. When we haven't got an orb active, we fade. And by the time the orb comes, the orb cooldown's back again. So by the time the fade, ooh, nice. Of course, Junkrats. The combination of that is brutal. Still, yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Definitely has ult. Okay, annoyingly they capped. Can we save the soldier? I'm actually gonna ult because we might be able to get support ults out of them, like Transcendence or something. Or Beat. Like, it's not even about winning this fight. I'm gonna fade away because of the junk pressure. It literally was then because I thought if I use Coalescence, they'll use these ults, and it's a good time for them to use it, really. Like, for us. It's not gonna affect the next fight. Fire it up. Fade that, because we saw the Doom circle, right? Okay. Maybe I should ping traps more, actually.
Score 1-1.
They have this coming, so let's give it to them.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A very important part is team morale. And our drum beating there definitely increased our team morale. We're following the tank. I'd normally go up top regardless. Ryan's gone in very aggressive. We'll follow him, but not too close to the Junkrat. You want to listen to, like, the injury sounds, by the way. Like, I heard the Kiriko go like, ah. And so then we fade that because we just don't want to be anywhere near a Junkrat that could potentially just mine us. Like, characters make sounds when they take damage. Maybe it gets the Ana. Yeah. We just looked at her retreat route, which would be up those stairs. And so we bounced an orb. fade that slam. I don't want to take that damage. Watch the res and contest the point. Gonna bounce an orb off the back there. They've got a lever. It's the Doomfist. I don't think he was too happy. Gonna fade off of here. Fire an orb to pressure the Zen, just so that he doesn't stand at that choke. He had to rotate, which is good because when he's rotating, that's damage he's not dealing during that time. Damage orb should achieve the same thing. Might actually hurt him a bit more on the bounce back. Gotta be aware of the Pharah and also Zen's attacks from the choke point. So we kind of want to keep moving, but see if we can get behind obstacles. There's still a player down. It's their tank. They're gonna really struggle to like capture the point. They might, you know, they might be able to kill us with 4, but it's just to take the point. They can't force us off of the point without killing us. So it's kind of like, we don't need to play very aggressive. Yeah, they can come in with a big Pharah ult or something like that. But then if they use all of their ults, next time we're just going to walk onto the point again. So the player down being their tank has basically secured the victory at this point. Remember all the times you're mad that you get a lever on your team? Well, hey, look. You get levers on the enemy team as well. Right. Guys. We get to see what the ranking is. Any predictions?
Play of the game.
Brand new account, Overwatch 2. I have a feeling we've either lost more games than we've won or it's even. Gold 2, gold 5, bronze 5, gold 4. Any silvers? Any plats? No one thinking that we were strong enough to be plat 5? Any ambitious diamond believers? Silver 2? I mean, I have to make a prediction as well, don't I? I'm going to go with... Yeah, I'm going with gold 2 as well. Let's see what happens. We like, it's a complete guess. Nah. I don't think diamond. Definitely not diamond. Okay. Here we go. Silver 3. We got some climbing to do. That's cool. It means that we spend more time in the lower ranks and stuff. It's a brand new account. We were playing a lot of games. And the other thing is that my theory with the ranked system on a new account is your first games in competitive matter. They matter a lot. As in, what will happen is if you lose the first game, it will like drop your MMR a lot, and then if you win that one, because you're now playing in a lower game, you won't go back as high. And so it's like, if you win your first ranked games, you might get placed really high, and then even if you're losing them there, you won't like drop down further. But that's good. Like, I'm okay with that. I kind of would have wanted to be somewhere in gold, because I don't feel like we learn much more in silver than we would just playing the gold games. But hey, it's fine. Like, we're not in a race. And also, it has been years since I last played any games in silver, so it'll be exciting. And there's many viewers who are in bronze and silver, so for some of them, they're like, well, how I can't get to gold and you're starting gold, so how am I gonna learn from this? It's like, well, okay, look, bronze and silver, like bronze players can get to silver playing a bit more and with a few basics, right? So now we'll rank this up. Wait, actually, let's have a look. So what actually was how many did we win or lose? Hey, check that out. Perfect. So we're playing as an average player at this rank. Well, not quite, because we had a load of games we were playing in plat at first, right? But that's good. We don't want to crush the games, right? And we don't want to just not do anything. We want to be efficient and push through. Right, that is effectively the end of the Overwatch University today. However, what I want to do for this series is, after playing in those games, I want to then get onto a main account and play a couple of games on there to also add to the VOD, just to demonstrate the differences. And then people might be able to see, like, some of the basics that we've done in those games applied even at the GM level, just with a whole lot more advanced stuff in there. So 1 second, and we'll load up another account. So we're going to jump on Moira Tech GM2, and we'll play a couple of games on there, and then I'll probably take a break, and then we'll come back and play some normal weekend nightly games with the one and only Kiso. Some Mercy Moira duo. Oh, let me press the wrong button. Right, let's go. So GM2. Thank you. That's very kind. Like, I do wish that more players, more of the big streamers, when they did the Unranked to GMs and educational things, it isn't just, okay, this is my thought process as a GM player. It's more like if someone says, oh, this is an Unranked to GM with Ash, right? And then they just aim like a GM player. What they're teaching you is, hey, if you want to win all of your games, yeah, you might learn a few positioning things, right? But in general, you've got to have GM level aim. And for some people, that's just, they don't have it. So if I was doing a, let's say I'm doing an Unranked to GM with Hanzo, which I could do. Like, I've played a lot of Hanzo. Rather than saying, oh yeah, you've got to like aim and hit these crazy headshots and stuff like that, the kind of thing that I would be saying is, look, you've got choke points on maps. So, for example, I would be looking to spam arrows here. Because rather than aiming, what does an arrow in this direction accomplish? Well, I'm standing here. Firstly, anyone peeks out from here gets hit by it, right? Because we're shooting here. Anyone peeks out from here, they get hit by it. Anyone peeks out here, they get hit by it, right? We've just covered off 3 choke points. Not 3 choke points, but 3 areas of cover with 1 arrow.
A testament to my skill.
So we go like this, okay? Find situations where you've got this kind of cover here. That's now 2 walls, right? Anyone peeks out here, they get hit. Anyone peeks out from behind this wall, they get hit. And you can play Hanzo up to a GM level really without aiming, just positioning, right? And it's like getting those sight lines and then using the fact that it's a projectile and you'll hit people when they walk into your arrows. The other way of doing it is, of course, yeah, as they're moving around, you're hitting them, right? But maybe for some people, they don't have that level of aim. Exposes where you are, but what can they do about it? When they peek out, they just get hit by an arrow before they have time to aim. And you can be moving in and out of that position. It's not like you have to just stay there, but you can look to just fire those shots. And so I wish that more big streamers and top level players identified with the hero that they're trying to teach people, what are the easiest things you can do with that hero? The easiest but highest value. So basically it's like, what gets you your bang for buck? And simply put, with Moira, healing. Healing is the highest value thing that you're going to be able to do with her. And it's the easiest thing you're going to be able to do with her. So we first of all focus all of our efforts on that. How to be a good healer. Now, when you're GM, healing just isn't enough value. You need more. Okay. Right, we're going to bounce an orb at the start. Oh, we didn't have it selected. Hanzo arrows are coming in on choke.
Let's keep each other safe.
Gotta keep watching in. Oh, it's a big kill. Fade. Oh, shit. Should be out of range of the Sigma, so it's okay. Players are down. I want to contest this cart. Just stall it for a bit. We'll spawn at the same time as like some of our players anyway. Our Sigma's still back there, and he's the one that we're gonna ideally look to heal. So all that happens is we can test the cart. Right, can I get some orb over onto players? Widowmaker can use that. It's got no further value, but it may have saved her life. Oh shit, I got stuck. I mean, technically, yeah, it does. Like, there would be less value. But I'd still take it because hooks are still really bad. It's really bad for your team to get hooked.
You cannot escape me.
Actuating the barrier.
Collected the orb. Gotta watch out if anyone else gets punished for it.
Enemy vector calculate.
My will. Double blows. Pain is inevitable.
Almost ready.
Enhancing your
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Almost time.
See those barriers? I spoke about those in like the first game that I played today in the Unranked series. Aim orbs at those barriers.
Your strength becomes mine.
Oh, the lamp. As soon as the rock came in, we fade it. Nice aggression from the Zen.
All things are
I'll bring them back.
I'll bring them back.
Understood.
I didn't see. Okay.
You cannot escape me. Reforming you.
Deflect this. Much more aggressive, as you can see, for a start.
Big stanger lack.
enemy vector calculated.
And also much more intent with our fades, like getting out of here.
No one can hide from my sight.
We're discorded now, so
Surrender to my will.
Ultimate is charged.
manifest.
You get the basics down with Moira, and you can start playing a lot like this.
My aid. Lending a hand.
So we're still doing a lot of the same things.
For all the tales.
The one mine that's up on that high ground.
I offer something more.
Ah.
Your end is within my reach.
No one can hide from my sight.
Remember, we fade the ball slams. Still doing that now. Oh, nice. Got him. Because Kiriko was already healing. Kiriko was down the bottom of that ramp down there. And, so Kiriko was down the bottom, and Moira's damage is so low that Kiriko would just out heal, and then I'm put in a really bad position. I'd have to use my fade to push her as well.
Score 0 to
Why
1.
aggressive here?
Switching
Because I
sides.
need to be. Moira is not a strong enough... Okay, you think Moira has no utility.
Select your
So we have to create utility with her. Like, what are we offering over other support picks? Like, when you've got someone like Mercy... Yeah, we provide some burst healing and AoE heals, right? But Mercy's got resurrection, damage amping, got like crazy stuff. Yeah, we're also on the GM2 account now. We're not on the normal one, right? So I just like to, after I've played a bunch of the low rank games and the educational ones, I like to be sort of educational with these ones, just to demonstrate like what a GM player does actually in GM and try and explain some of the thought process.
I'll see this matter resolved.
We're a lot more aggressive because if we just heal and we're against like Baptiste, who's also, I mean, okay, so we're against Baptiste. He's also AoE healing, like burst healing, but he also has lamp and window. Why don't I just play Baptiste? I can do what Moira's doing, sitting behind AoE healing them.
What is it now?
But if I play Bap, I've also got lamp and I've got window, right? Over coalescence. He's still got good survivability. He can jump around. He's got self-heal. Why would I ever pick Moira? Well, that's the question that I have to answer. So, I'm better at assassinating players than Bap is. I can make plays like this. Jump up and pressure players. I can get myself killed by a monkey that I didn't see. I can do all these kind of things, right? Obviously not the last one, right? But this is how I obtain that extra value. Now, in the lower ranks, you're leaking value everywhere, right? Which is why just healing is good enough. Because if you just don't leak as much value as the other gold, bronze, silver players, you will rank up. Players are missing shots. Players are making poor decisions. Just make good decisions. Be efficient with healing. That's bad because I got Zen next to me. Ah, nice.
My ultimate is charging.
Progress is seldom one with ease. Misery
Fire a
may
bit
be
higher.
best.
Oh, never mind. I think I've done that twice now. I should be learning from that. Oh, we missed the jump. Want to body block him? Nice.
Enhancing your vitals. All in vain.
I'm actually going to go aggressive.
Surrender to my will.
Nice. Where does she grapple back to? Okay.
You will be renewed.
I was disappointed on the cold push that I didn't get the Genji as well. You get both of those DPS, it's basically done. I mean, Monkey still stalls with the ult, but I think we just deal with them so much quicker. They need to contest the point. He hasn't got his jump. There, nice and clean. More damage than healing. Suck it, Royale. Yes, we said suck it because it's just fun to say. Is great for aggressive Moira play. Hey, look, first play of the game.
Pain is inevitable.
Cool. Question for you. How can I get the most value against a double sniper comp? Just try to play close from off angles. In Plat and Diamond. It's tricky because you can't really enhance your DPS against those snipers. Double sniper is one of my favorites to just go crazy aggressive on. But you also have to consider that if there is a double sniper and they've got like Mercy Kiriko or something, you're probably not killing them either. So it's tricky. Like, you kind of do rely a lot on your DPS. I like to put pressure on them with damage orbs. But yeah, I mean, it's so map dependent and things. But I'd certainly look to go aggressive on some players. Like, even on the enemy support. Because Moira's quite difficult to hit for snipers. So use the fact that you're quite slim. You've got a small profile to get aggressive and stuff.